97.1 QMG, the best R&B and old school. Busta BJ. Busta Brown, that is, hanging outside the afternoon thing. Pastor Caesar's in here, so I ain't gonna say Busta BJ. Pastor Caesar said everybody in here saved but me. But guess what? Guess what?
What?
Guess what? Pastor Caesar said everybody in here saved but you. Guess what? Algernon Cash.
I'm pretty sure this one, he'll be better. He'll be better by the time.
I'm just playing out. Algernon grew up in the church. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. I think I'm the only one that's kind of a church person. So you saying before you leave, I'm gonna feel a little different about that thing?
I'm saying that it's just good to be here with this young man. Some people, I don't know what does it at home.
Pastor Shirley C's in the house. Darryl Hunt is in the house. They did a documentary on HBO with Darryl Hunt. Positive outcome. How did you take being accused of what you were accused of? 19 years in prison, and you come out saying you wasn't angry at anybody. Take us through.
Well,
how did you get to that point?
It goes back to how I was raised. My grandparents raised me in the church, and one of the things that they always taught me was that no matter what situation you were in, someone's in a worse situation, you also be thankful for whatever you have. So that's how I got through each day. And then I understood what true forgiveness was. In order for me to forgive others, I have to be, first, whatever you do to me, I got to be willing to forgive you in order for me to go to God, ask God to forgive me or help me.
Yeah.
So if I don't forgive others for what they do to me, then I don't have a right to ask God to help me or forgive me.
That's good stuff. I tell you, man, I agree with you 100%, and I just admire you because I can imagine, I guess we don't know what we can do in a situation like that.
And 19 years is a long time. It's a long time. But I just thank God that they found out that somebody was lying, and that before he became real old, you know, he's still a young man, big old handsome. You all haven't seen him. You got to come to the conference. He's a big old handsome man, red, big arms, look like Hulk Hogan. And he's a wonderful young man. You got to come and see the epitome of what the Lord would have us to be.
Yeah. Am I handsome, Shirley? I mean, Pastor Caesar? I'm okay?
Yeah, you all right.
But anyway, so come on out and see what God has done. Just throw that in there.
Yeah, but see, everybody knows you. Everybody knows you. But Darryl, you know, he helped me out of my Hummer out there. Because I'm only 5 feet. And whenever I drive it, you know, it looks like I'm coming down the road. You know, the Hummer is coming by itself. It's just driving by itself.
Yeah.
And this big man, I felt those big old arms and things. And, you know, he's still a young man. And, well, seriously, I thank God for setting him free.
Yes.
Because I believe that his life is going to be a living example to a lot of other young people. And plus the fact I have a nephew in prison, and I want us to help get him out too.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk. Yeah, yes, we'll work on that. That'll be a good project the two of you can work on,
Yes.
without a doubt.
I do both. I work on innocence cases and reentry cases too. So we work on both of them.
I'm telling you, man, you are a testimony to all of us because, like I said, I couldn't imagine having a day where I'm smiling. And under your situation where you're accused of murder and doing 19 years, and you said you're thinking about what your mom and grandmother raised you and said there's always somebody doing worse than you. I couldn't imagine what worse situation I could have thought of somebody being in. Well, you know, I'm saying in my life. And so you just, man, thank you so much for being you. For real.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being you. Hang tight. We're going to come right back. Will you guys be willing to take calls?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to talk to Pastor Caesar, Darryl Hunt, and it's a pleasure to be hanging out with the both of you. And I ain't going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm a Mary J. Blige on y'all. Meaning not gonna cry, Pastor Caesar, not gonna cry.
Don't Don't cry.
I'm not gonna shed no tears. Lord, I'm not gonna cry. It's not the time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
There's no hope.
You didn't know you had this kind of fun.
What a powerful hour. Pastor Shirley Caesar and Darryl Hunt, same show. And I'm meeting Darryl Hunt for the first time along with Pastor Caesar. I met Pastor Caesar years ago
Yes.
when they had the Sisters in the Spirit tour. I met Yolanda Adams as well.
Yes.
And I remember
She was
asking Yolanda Adams, what is one of the toughest things about being Yolanda Adams, woman of God? And she said, Yolanda's a trip.
I know.
Yeah. That's why I call her Yo-Yo. I said, Yo-Yo is a trip. She said when she goes to a grocery store, and she just got on sweats and just chilling. You know, people say, Yolanda Adams, you walk around some sweats and all that? She was like, yeah, I walk around in sweats working out. And you should too, otherwise you wouldn't be as swole as you are. Yolanda Adams is off the chain. And this is on the TV show.
Yeah, you know, she's over 6 feet tall. Nobody's gonna mess with her.
Nobody gonna mess with you.
You know, whenever I stand next to her, you know, I come right under her arm, you know. Hey, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm out here because I'm hungry too. I have to eat like you all do. And then, you know, that's it. That would be my answer.
That was an awesome show. The Sisters in the
Oh,
Spirit.
it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Who would you say, if you have one, you're outside of Jesus Christ, female hero in the Bible?
In the Bible,
In the Bible.
Ruth.
Ruth.
Yes.
Brief
Yes.
story about Ruth.
A powerful, powerful woman. You know, she said to her mother-in-law, your God will be my God. Where you go, I will go. And she just did not give up. She had stickability. She made up her mind that if I hold on and hang in there and don't give up, that God is going to answer. So what she did, she went out gleaning in the field, and while she was out there picking up, you know, the leftovers. And sometimes the leftovers can be a blessing. And while she was out there, you know, Naomi told her, said, I tell you what you do. You go and just lay down across the foot of Boaz. And the final answer is that God blessed her with her Boaz.
Yeah.
Please believe me. I'm just celebrating my 25th wedding anniversary, and God blessed me
Way to
with
go.
my Boaz.
There you go. And look at you, still glowing.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
yes. Oh, yes.
goodness. My hero, female hero in the Bible is Deborah. Find her
Deborah.
story in Numbers.
Okay.
Powerful sister. I really enjoy it. Darryl, who's your hero? Your spiritual hero?
I would say Joseph.
Joseph. Another powerful story.
Ah.
Yeah. Another powerful
Wonderful
story.
story.
Boy, his brothers were beasts, but Joseph had some trifling brothers, dude. For real.
Yeah, but he talked
and
too
it's
much.
like
See,
that.
Joseph really shouldn't have been telling all of that stuff. You know, he told him, so one day, my sheaves, your sheaves gonna bow down to my
For real, Joseph will show you power.
and I'm gonna rule over you. And they could not, you know,
Yeah.
hey, you know, he's having all these dreams. And they said, we gonna drop you, we gonna
If you had to say, if you had to say the one thing, just the one thing, like on CNN, issue number 1 is the economy. What's issue number 1 in the church that needs to be worked on?
in the church,
Yeah,
the choir.
the choir. You can't say?
Oh, no,
Okay.
they can sing. I
Tell about the
think,
choir directors.
no, I'm talking about the choir, period. There's
Okay.
just so much that goes on in the
Did you
choir.
catch that?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay. I just want to make sure you heard me say choir directors, Pastor Caesar, before you leave. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
So-
you know, all of this stuff that goes on in the choir, because, you know, that's where the devil messed up in heaven,
Yeah.
in the choir.
the minister of music.
And so that spirit has just jumped right in our choirs in our church. So, yeah, I would say the choir.
That's
Of course, now
interesting.
the deacons need some help. The whole
Little bit.
church, everybody needs some help. You know, we're not perfect. We are just trying to grow.
Everybody is. And as long as you're in this stuff called flesh, you can always be
That's
challenged.
right. You're going to make some
Paul
mistakes.
talks about it. I do read.
Listen to
Yeah, I
them.
read Pastor
Yeah,
Caesar.
yeah. Do you do any of that stuff?
Yes, I But this flesh is a monster.
I know. You know, we say the flesh flesh is a mess.
It is a mess.
It is.
Oh, boy. And I'm messy like Jesse.
I tell you what.